Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a few seconds. All right, y'all. I just want to go ahead and say something, okay? I never watched Real Housewives of New York. Just like I've said about some of the other shows, of course you tune in, you hear, I knew about Ramona, the Countess, the lady who had the prosthetic leg. So you hear about them, tune in, watch a couple of seconds, watch an episode or two, then you just kind of like clock out. So I never really watched Real Housewives of New York. So I really could never tell you what was going on, who said what was this, what was that. I knew Ramona was a mess though, okay? I decided to try and give Real Housewives of New York a chance when Eboni came onto the show, because I was like, girl, they bringing a black girl in, they got my vote, okay? I watched the first episode and I was like, this is not going to be for me. And then I've watched clips here and there. I'm going to say this. I don't think it's fair, and I don't even think that it's true that Eboni is the reason that Real Housewives of New York was yanked, or at least the cast was disposed of and they brought in a new fresh cast. I want to also say this too. I have heard people holla, 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 scream, 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 scream. We've all, and I was probably one of those people at one point too, like girls, especially like on Atlanta, girl, they could just bring some new girls. We really don't want new girls because I see how the response is on Real Housewives of New York. They went and literally got a brand new cast, like started over from scratch. And girl, the people had a fit. But we swear up and down that we want a new cast. We want a new cast until we get a new cast, right? But back to what I was saying. I don't think it's fair, and I don't necessarily even think it's true that Eboni was the one who ruined Real Housewives of New York. Let me just say something, okay? If it was that simple for them to get rid of, fire, lay off, put on pause the entire cast and bring in an entire new group of women, sweetie, that was already in the works. That ain't got to do with Eboni. To me, they probably brought Eboni in kind of thinking that with Eboni coming in, they were going to get some new viewers, right? And it didn't work out the way that they thought. Now, I'm just going to be honest. From the first episode I watched and based off the clips that I saw online, I did not think Eboni was a great fit for this group of women. I'm not saying she wasn't a great fit for the show. I'm just saying I don't think she was a great fit for these old ass, delusional ass white women. And I don't think that the group of women was a good fit for Eboni either. For Bravo to pull a show and start over with a brand new cast, that means that it was already talks about that happening. There is no way you can blame that on Eboni. After one season, they come back and say, okay, the next season we have a whole group of new women. We're going to start this whole legacy stuff. I just think that Real Housewives of New York was already on the chopping block probably. And now this is their way of trying. This is, New York is their guinea pig. That's the one where they're willing to take a chance to see if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. So let's try this the new cast, and then we're going to try this, legacy. But no, it wasn't Leah's fault. It wasn't Eboni's fault. And I don't give a damn what people say. Whatever Eboni K. Williams said Ramona did, I'm sticking beside that bitch. She did it. Okay? If Eboni say Ramona ass did it, she did it. I hate to be this person, but I'm not believing no delusional, white, rich woman who pisses. Was that her? Or was it the other one? The one who, Sonia Morgan, who is rude and disrespectful over the black girl. I'm not. Ramona's credibility is shot to hell. I don't know about the clip. I don't know what happened. I just remember Eboni repeating something about when Ramona was on Carlos King's show and she was talking about polo. And she was like, you know, polo where they use the horses and the... Girl, who the fuck... So that's all I got to say about New York. Shout out to Eboni K. Williams. I'm team Eboni. I don't give a damn what none of y'all got to say. That lady ain't ruined that show. Bravo was already... Let me say something. The plug was halfway out of the socket by the time Eboni got there. Once they realized that Eboni wasn't probably going to be able to save the show, they just pulled the plug completely out the socket. Okay, it's over. Oh, girl. Andy Cohen apologizes to Garcelle Beauvais following backlash of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. So neighbors, according to E! News, Andy Cohen publicly apologized to Garcelle Beauvais on his radio show after Bravo fans all over social... When I tell you, baby, one thing about the two things for show... Baby, Garcelle gonna be running Real Housewives of Beverly Hills sooner than y'all think. I said, baby, people are not playing about Garcelle at all. Talking about protect black woman. Baby, the girls are not playing about Garcelle. In the October 19th episode, Lisa Rinna revealed she was the one who snapped a pic of co-star Garcelle Beauvais' memoir in the trash, not Erica Jane, who later posted the pic on Instagram. Andy made jokes about Lisa's recycling habits. Do you recycle? The host asked Lisa. You took a lot of ish, Erica, for the lack of recycling. This did not sit well with some of the fans who believe Andy did not properly acknowledge Garcelle's feelings about the situation. Andy issued an apology on his Sirius XM radio show saying, everybody's been talking about the Beverly Hills reunion, and I just want to say I've been listening to everyone's feedback about the reunion, and I really need to sincerely apologize not only for diverting the topic, but not returning, even worse, for the serious conversation that was at hand. I mean, it is what it is, girl. Every year, Andy, girl, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know, y'all, for those who don't know, Andy gets on my nerve. You know, I told you I let Andy give me some hate. You know, this girl, somebody said on my live the other day that they heard that let me shut up, child. You know, Andy, you want to, girl, that was, never mind. Andy, you want to give me some hate? Just let me know, Andy. No, but for real though, no, but for real though, Andy gets on my nerves. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with Andy. When he makes me sick, he makes me sick. When he's all right with me, he's all right with me. Sometimes I do think that people expect Andy to be like a counselor, a psychiatrist, the mother, the father, the auntie, the boss, you know, the friend, all in one. Sometimes I think that things that he does miss the mark. Like there are some, like with the whole Garcelle situation, Andy, you really fucked up on that one because you really did kind of go into this whole praising Erica. Girl. Kind of like praising Erica for taking, I guess, the bullet for Lisa Rinna. So it It went from Garcelle's book being thrown in the trash to y'all pretty much praising Erica for being a ride or die. And then he was like, okay, let's go to break. Girl, what? Girl, what? That's the thing with Andy, like I said, when he misses complete. When I say he misses the shot, he misses the shot. So it starts to think, it has people thinking, like, I said this. If I was Andy, I would rock Lisa Rinna's world. Put me on pause. I don't care. Baby, the way Lisa would probably not be able to shoot at least for the first month. Girl, don't play with me. Girl, do not play with me. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Put you on pause. I got you. You're going to be on pause, all right. When they send out the call sheet and you be talking about, girl, what mine at, you'll get one when I'm ready to send you one. Anyways, who else? You know, shout out to French Montana. I heard he has traveling cock, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, especially not tonight. So French Montana honored for raising $266 million for health care. So French Montana was honored Thursday night at the 2022 Pencils of Promise Gala for helping raise more than $226 million towards healthcare in Africa. According to TMZ, French funded the, I cannot pronounce that, Hope Health Center, which is a primary source of healthcare for new mothers and their babies in a desolate region of Uganda. Congrats, French. That's really cute. Shout out to French Montana. Is French cute, y'all? I think French is cute. I think he's just bad built. Yeah, I don't know, child. It don't matter. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Shout out to French for raising over $226 million for new mothers and their babies. Come on, good deed. Meg Thee Stallion seemingly denies Tasha K's claims that she's responsible for Tiana Taylor's house being vandalized. Blogger responds, "You damaged that lady house. She had to run you down for her bread." Tasha is a mess. It looks like Tasha K has some not so nice things to say. My eye keep jumping. About Meg Thee Stallion. We already talked about this girl. We already talked about. I'm not talking about that because we already talked about this. We're not talking about that. It's alright. Okay, Cardi B reveals Offset's cheating rumors will be addressed on his upcoming album during dispute with RahAli. So Cardi B doesn't seem fazed by the rumors circulating about her husband and Saweetie. As previously reported, his recently released album would take off, and Quavo seemingly referenced rumors that his ex-girlfriend Saweetie is the reason the Migos is no longer together. Allegedly, Saweetie had a sexual relationship with Quavo's estranged group member Offset, who is married to Cardi B. During the album, he seemingly raps about the Icy Girl saying, "B effed my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the gang, you should have just said it. We would have blessed it. You should have said it. Now ish got messy." Cardi B got a hold of social media speculation about Offset cheating on her with Saweetie, and recently revealed when he'll be addressing the alleged incident. Baby Bop Ally keeps deleting my comment under her post, so flood this under there. The rumor will be addressed on Offset's album, but while we wait, let's address why your side nigga G Stacks was posting about that baby in your stomach that was his and not your husband's. This isn't the first time RahAli and the 30-year-old rapper exchanged words with each other on social media. As previously reported, the two have been in an ongoing beef, seemingly since the Tomorrow 2 artist's infamous New York Fashion Week scuffle. I forgot about that. I was literally sitting here thinking, how the hell and why the hell do RahAli and Cardi B got beef? I forgot about when Cardi B was at the people stuff fighting. Girl, I don't care. I don't know. Cardi B, you look dumb. RahAli probably still messy. I don't know, girl. Cardi B, girl, he's gonna address it in his upcoming. Girl, you shouldn't want Cardi B. This girl, Cardi B. You shouldn't want. And I love Cardi B. I think Cardi B would be so fun. I can't even talk. Cardi B. Man, I'm so tired. Cardi B would be so fun. I feel like I'm saying that the wrong way. I feel like Cardi B would be fun to hang around. That's what I'm trying to say. She seems like a fun girl. But Cardi B, we don't really need your husband with community dick to come out and address any situation. We know your husband cheats on you. We know your husband cheated on you multiple times. We already know that. So it's kind of like, girl, why is this man coming out making a song about whether he did or fuck? Because we know he done fucked some bitches before you. Even if he didn't fuck Sweetie, what does it matter? Like, I don't know, girl. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Because even if he did, if he didn't, girl, you still gonna stay. So why we even talking about this? Anyways, girl, let me get off this line. I'll talk to y'all girls and boys later. All right. Bye, y'all.